Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's video is going to be a what's new in my wardrobe video. What's new in my wardrobe videos are a great way to see some of the things that I'm absolutely loving, things that I have kept from my haul, so my very favorite pieces and pieces that I've just acquired throughout the past month into my collection. If you like these types of videos and want to see more fashion-based content from me, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because I would absolutely love to have you. So jumping straight in, I'm gonna get started with the dress that I actually have on. So this is a chambray style maxi dress that I picked up from, surprise, surprise, from Zara. And I absolutely love this dress and I have been wearing it so much. It has these gorgeous white tortoiseshell buttons down to the front of the dress and they're actually alternating in size. So there's a larger size one and then a small size one and they alternate down to the dress and the dress completely unbuttons. I think the white tortoiseshell is really unique. It's different than the typical tortoiseshell buttons that we've been seeing on a lot of pieces this summer. They kind of make me think of what an albino turtle might look like, so maybe that's just me, that might be a little bit strange, but that's sort of what they would remind me of, and I think they're kind of really gorgeous and definitely make a statement on this dress. The dress also has like a V neckline, which is really flattering, but it's not too low cut, and then it has this really nice belt across the front of the dress, which really cinches you in and gives you a really flattering silhouette. It also has smocking detail at the back and more of a squared off neckline, which is really nice. I really like smocking. It really cinches you in and just really gives you a nice fit and feel to the dress. The dress is a really nice soft material, so if you haven't worn chambray before, chambray is a lightweight denim. It's perfect for late spring, summer, and early into fall. It's typically in a lighter wash. I'm wearing the dress in an extra small and I'm not sure if it's still available just because I did pick it up a few weeks ago. I did pay full price for the dress, I believe. I want to say it was under 50 or even under 40. I'm not sure if it made it into the sale. I don't think it did, but if it's available, I'll definitely link it below. The next dress I have to show you is another denim dress. Now this is a white denim dress. Again, this one is from Zara. It's a much thicker denim, so it's quite a heavy dress, so I more recommend wearing this in the mornings or in the evenings or just on a cooler summer day, and it's definitely a piece that you can wear into fall. It has this gorgeous squared off neckline, which is very on trend this season, and has these really nice wide straps. Again, this dress has these are much smaller tortoiseshell button-down details in kind of that darker brown color, which is a really nice touch. The dress completely unbuttons. It's squared off at the back and has this really nice belted detail at the front, which kind of really cinches in the small of your waist, creating a really nice silhouette. It is more of a midi length on me. The buttons don't go completely down to the bottom, so there is a bit of a slit, and then the bottom is actually unfinished, so it's a raw hem. I picked it up in a size small. I wish I would have got it in an extra small just because it is a little bit big on the sides here for me. And it also has pockets, which is also a bonus. Who doesn't love a dress with pockets? Moving into a couple pieces that I picked up at the Zara sale. So we'll start things off with this gorgeous, it's more of an off-white ruffle top. Now, honestly, I wasn't completely in love with it when I just saw it hanging on the rack, but I felt like it did have a little bit of potential. It's a really nice soft fabric and it's really comfortable and easy to wear. One of the reasons why I gravitated towards this piece is I think it's almost a piece that you can wear all year round and can be styled so many different ways. So you can pair it with a pair of shorts, a skirt, midi length skirt, a pair of trousers, a pair of jeans, so many different ways, and I'm always looking for pieces like this. It has a really nice smocking detail on the shoulders and then smocking detail just kind of on the cuffs. And now this is more of a 3/4 length piece, and I know that sounds a little bit weird, kind of is a little bit of a throwback, but how I've actually been wearing it is off the shoulder as more of like kind of a Bardot style top, and then pushing the sleeves up a bit more kind of towards my elbows. It honestly reminds me of a high-end designer piece. It looks something like would come from the brand Zimmermann. The smocking is really that kind of attention to detail that gives it more of a designer kind of look and feel, makes the piece look a little bit more expensive. I picked this top up in a extra small and it was marked down to under 30. I believe it was either 45 or 50, marked down to 30 as part of the sale. These trousers, okay, these are definitely gonna be a love or hate piece. I completely realize that. Now, I saw them in a store when they were full price and in my size, and they were originally $99.90, so just under $100, and I really wasn't willing to pay that just because they're such a statement trouser. So these are a gorgeous ruffle. They're literally ruffles all the way down the legs. Again, very statement. It has this beautiful floral pattern on it, which is, you know, very subtle, but still very much make a statement. And it's almost in kind of like a beigey off-white background. So I've been styling these actually with just a white top just to add a little bit of contrast and interest with the trousers. Now they are very high-waisted. They are so ruffly and so fun, but again, what I really liked about them is they're definitely designer inspired. Something like this is such a great alternative. I would consider these to be a designer dupe. So it's a great way to kind of get those expensive looking high-end pieces into your wardrobe without having to pay the designer price tag. So these ones were actually marked down 50% off, and that's when I managed to get my hands on them. This is more of a rose pink or dark blush suede leather jacket that I picked up from the brand Blank NYC, and I actually purchased it on Nordstrom Rack. Now I did see this piece, I can't remember where I saw it. It must have been on the Nordstrom website. I think that's where I originally saw it. But when I went to go buy it, it was not in my size. So oddly enough, it made it to Nordstrom Rack. So a lot of pieces that go from Nordstrom that are going to go on sale or they're not really in season anymore, then they head over to the rack where they are marked down substantially. And oddly enough, I found this one in my size. Now I probably could have done with an extra small. I ordered this one in a small. It was the only size that was available. However, I do want to be able to wear this jacket in the spring and fall months as well, and I want to be able to pair a warm sweater underneath it. So if it's sized down to an extra small, won't be able to fit a nice warm chunky knit underneath, but I will with the size small. If you haven't heard of the brand Blank NYC, then definitely check them out. I will link this below for you. But I love this, and this was such a steal. I literally got this for $78 US for a real suede leather jacket. So moving into a few accessories, I picked up these absolutely gorgeous rose gold cubic zirconia huggy style earrings. So they're quite small and dainty, but I think that they're absolutely gorgeous. They look almost kind of like vintage feel. I think it's like filigree that they have on the edge here. I can't remember the exact name for it, but I just think that they're absolutely stunning, and they just really kind of make a nice statement to your outfit. They're super dainty and elegant, and I just really like that huggy style. I also have a similar pair in right now. These ones are slightly a little bit bigger. These ones are sterling silver, and so are the rose gold actually. So these ones are sterling silver. I don't know how they make it rose gold with sterling silver, but that's what they've done with these ones. And then these ones are just straight up sterling silver with the cubic zirconia as well. They're just really dainty, and again, add a nice statement to your outfit. And dainty accessories always kind of elevate your outfit and make you look a little bit more expensive as well. So that definitely always helps. And those ones were super affordable. I believe I picked them up from TJ Maxx, and I probably paid under $20 US for them. So that's a really great way to add some nice pieces of accessories into your wardrobe that are very affordable. Moving into handbags. Now, straw, wooden, and woven bags have really been a trend for this summer, and they're a trend that I think are going to continue to come back year after year. They just have a really kind of nice beachy feel and summery vibe about them. I picked up this wooden style bag from Topshop, and I immediately fell in love with it when I saw it. It is definitely designer inspired, and I think it makes a really great designer dupe. It's definitely reminiscent and very similar to the Cult Gaia bags in its wooden structure. However, the Cult Gaia bags are more of an arc shape, whereas this bag is more rectangular or square shape. But I like that. It's really kind of its own bag in its own right. It's not a complete knockoff. It's just a really good kind of designer dupe and a way to get the look for a lot less. Now, Topshop's taken things a step further, and they've added this really nice strap. Now, this is a faux leather removable strap, so it can be worn off your shoulder or slinged over as a crossbody as well. And because it's detachable, you can just have it as a top handle bag, which I think actually makes the bag look a little bit more high-end and expensive if worn without the strap. And if the strap wasn't enough, they've taken things even further and added this really nice linen pouch. inside the bag. Now this material, it kind of reminds me of like what a drop sheet for painting looks like, but you know, that's just my opinion. But I do really like that it has a drawstring closure, so all my valuables are really secure inside and I don't have to worry about anything slipping out through the wooden panels. This one I believe is under 70 Canadian. If it's still available, I will link it below. However, there are a lot of similar bags on the market right now. A lot of brands are doing this style of bag, but I think I'll be able to find the exact one from a different retailer, so I'll definitely link that below. Now on the theme of straw bags or woven bags or even like wooden bags, this one is more of a plastic woven style bag. Now this one I actually found while I was on layover in Mexico, so it's quite authentic. It was made in Mexico actually, but I really think it's a few trends in one, which is what I love so much about it. So it definitely has that summery beach bag feel to it. It's kind of a squared off shape, kind of like a bucket bag style bag, but then it also has this gorgeous kind of rainbow print going for it. Now it's not a complete rainbow, but I picked it up in a lilac, a peach, and more of like a corally ready pink color, which I think is really fun and just really like makes your outfit pop. It's always nice to have a fun pop of color in the summer, and it contrasts with kind of white paneling behind it, and then it has this beige strap. Now this bag surprisingly fits a lot, so you just kind of open it up and I can actually stick a whole lot inside. So I think it would even fit my iPad, my phone, wallet. You can even stick another whole bag in here, sunscreen, probably a magazine. It's really a great bag. So it's always kind of fun to pick up pieces like this on holiday. That way you know it's authentic. Not everyone's gonna have it. Pretty much no one's gonna have it. So it's really kind of special to you. Now, I'll be honest with you, wasn't 100% sure how I felt about the belt bag or fanny pack trend. Never thought that fanny packs would really have a moment. Again, didn't really think they'd resurface as a huge trend like we are seeing right now, but this is a way that I felt very comfortable wearing the trend, and I just really like kind of the summery beachy feel to this. Surprisingly, this is so handy to have, and I didn't actually realize how convenient a fanny pack or belt bag is. It's so nice to be hands-free. So it actually flattens right down, which makes it really nice for packing. It is attached to the belt, so it's not a detachable bag. So it wraps right around you, and you can actually wear it quite high-waisted, which I like. The grommets extend quite far, and I mean, they're a nice gold hardware grommet. Like for Topshop, that's really nice, and then it's lined with kind of like a linen-y feel material behind, so it's just a really actually well-made bag for what it is, and it surprisingly fits a decent amount. So I can fit my card holder inside, I can fit my cell phone and a lip gloss, which, you know, really isn't too much more I need when I'm just on the go or quickly running out. So I like the pretty contrasting floral pattern on it, and I think this is just a really fun piece, and it's a really fun way to incorporate the belt bag trend, but also to incorporate some straw accessories into your summer wardrobe. The last piece that is new to my wardrobe, but I haven't actually had the opportunity to use yet, is this gorgeous camera style bag from Ted Baker. It still has like the plastic bits on it just because I haven't used it yet. I did recently purchase this bag, but I picked this one up more kind of with autumn and winter in mind. However, this bag I think came in about 4 or 5 different colors, and I opted for the lighter gray color just because I felt like it would be a really versatile piece for all year round. It has the gorgeous iconic Ted Baker rose gold details around the pearl detail, and then on the zipper and on the side. It's just a really nice, well-made bag, and then it has these gorgeous pearls on it, which is super feminine and girly and really fits in with my personal style. Ted Baker makes really nice bags, and this one was actually purchased on a sale. I don't do a ton of sale shopping in the summer, but if I'm going to do a little bit of sale shopping, I definitely look for pieces that I'm going to be able to get a lot of use out of and aren't just like a trendy piece specific to that summer and that season. So I want to find pieces that are practical, that I can use every day. This one has a detachable crossbody strap, so I can use it as a clutch bag or hanging off the shoulder or as a crossbody. And then it has the leather on the top of the rose gold crossbody strap just for added comfort on your shoulder, which is a really nice touch. As a tip for shopping sales, pieces like this that you're gonna get a lot of wear and use out of, that's definitely what you want to look for in the sale. So look for kind of more neutral items or things that you don't think are going to go out of style or going to date that quickly, because that makes shopping sales so much more worthwhile. So that's everything that is new to my wardrobe for July. I have placed an order for a few pieces from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So I'll probably be showing that to you in my what's new in my wardrobe for August. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. I'd really love to have you, and if you like this type of fashion-based content, then make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss a post from me, and that way you'll know exactly when I upload. For some reason, YouTube doesn't always let you know right away when we upload our videos, so make sure you do hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I can't wait to see you all again on my next one. Bye!